Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Vincent Vision. I'm here in my car, getting ready to head over to Walt Disney World to celebrate the opening weekend. The parks are officially open this weekend. Yay! But I don't have a reservation. I was not able to get one when they dropped them. I was able to get one for the 13th, but it is the 11th now. So, technically, I can't get into the parks. Or can I? I have no idea if this is actually going to work or not, but I do think that there is a slight chance that this could work. I think everyone who's getting a reservation isn't going to show up for it, so that leaves some empty spaces. I think they're selling tickets at the front of the park. So that's a possibility as well, that they're willing to just let people in at random. I don't know, maybe there's a slight chance that if you just show up and you're like, hey, can I come in? They'll be like, yeah, come on in. So that's what we're going to test out today. It is a little over 3 o'clock now. So this right now, in my mind, is a good time when people are starting to leave if they've been here since the morning. It's been raining a little bit, so there's a lot of people leaving the parks. Let's see if Disney is willing to let people in without a reservation. We're going to try Magic Kingdom first. We're going to try the big one, the big park. It's opening day. This is the first day that they're allowing all guests into the park. So I feel like my chances are kind of low, to be honest with you, but we're just going to give it a shot. I'm passing by the Magic Kingdom parking entrance now. I have to do a U-turn to get in. But I heard that this morning they were checking people's tickets to see if they had a reservation. We're going to see if they're still doing that at the entrance. I hope not. Also, I've never had my camera film me while I'm driving. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this. I feel like I'm on, oh crap. Magic Kingdom entrance. Coming up right there. Nobody here, not too busy. Let's see. Step 1, fake it till you make it, all right? Just play it cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm trying to do this. I'm going to the hotel. I'm just gonna show them and see what happens. Hello.
You have reservations?
No.
You need reservations to go in the park.
Okay.
For annual pass holder, it's already booked.
Okay. Is there a way that I can try at the front?
Well, so far they tell us that for the annual pass holder, it's booked.
Okay. Is it okay if I just park and try? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was a little awkward and uncomfortable. Sometimes I think I'm a little too honest. I hope this isn't perceived as me trying to be sneaky or sneak into Walt Disney World or anything crazy like that. I'm just thinking that if this is the parking lot right now, it's pretty much empty. If people have left, at 3 or 4 o'clock, it's about 3:30 now. Surely they've got space for people who are just showing up that don't have a reservation, right? Because eventually you're gonna have to get to a point where you don't need a reservation to come in. And maybe opening day isn't the day that'll be, but we're gonna just see sort of how that goes. And they do have the windows open for people who wanted to buy tickets or buy annual passes. So if you're able to buy a ticket here, I'm assuming you could just go into the park, so why wouldn't you be able to with an annual pass if there's space? This right here, this is the crowd level of people showing up to the Magic Kingdom at 3:30 p.m. on reopening day. Not many people. And look, the monorail, one literally just left, and there's one right here waiting for me. I really hope this works. But if it doesn't, well then it doesn't, but still. We made it this far, right? How cool would it be if they just let us in? There it is. Magic Kingdom, baby. Some people trickling in, some people trickling out. A little bit of everybody. Time to find out if our little experiment is going to work. Show me your pass, just go in, just don't even say anything. Don't lie, but don't, just, here you go. And maybe there's an unspoken thing, maybe there's just a little, yeah, let them in kind of thing. We'll see.
Did you make a reservation for today?
I did not.
You have to make a reservation to be able to come into the park.
Okay.
If you wanted to head over to guest relations to see if there's any reservations for the day. If not,
Oh, okay. I guess I'll check with them. Okay, thank you. Oh, well, there you have it, folks. You can't just waltz right in. She said talk to guest relations. I guess I'll talk to them. I'll try that, and if they say no, well, that's pretty much the end of the video there. But we'll get in the guest relations line here and see what they can do about annual pass holder reservations. See if that's a possibility. If anyone was curious as to what a socially distanced guest relations queue looks like, this is what it looks like. That's my spot. So I just got back from guest relations, and guess what? There are no reservations. I can't get in. I talked to the guest relations cast member. He was very nice, and I just basically said, hey man, I know it's a shot in the dark, but is there any chance of me being able to get in today without a reservation? Like, is that a thing? They can check a guest relations, which was kind of cool, but there obviously weren't any spots. I saw it during an annual pass holder preview. I'm sure there are people who showed up, bought $700 worth of Splash Mountain toys, and then left in 30 minutes and just used up a whole reservation spot. So they're pretty hardcore on their stance of not letting in any additional people. It's a government thing, it's a safety thing, and even though people leave the park and there's less and less people in the park later in the day, that does not mean that they are just gonna let you in to fill up the space of the people before. And you know, before I get on the boat where it's really loud and windy and I'm enjoying the beautiful sea breeze of, what is this, Seven Seas Lagoon? I forgot. Seven Seas Lagoon. I don't know. I don't want this to turn into like an annual pass holder complaint video, but I'm pretty okay with the reservations I have now. I've got the 13th. I've got the 15th for Hollywood Studios, which is the one I was really looking forward to, and then the 16th for Epcot. So I have those 3 days, but if you check the annual pass holder calendar, all of July is pretty much gone. You can't go to Hollywood Studios until sometime in the middle of August, which is fine, I guess, but something I'm gonna miss doing as an annual pass holder is being able to go whenever I wanted, you know, especially living here. I don't wake up at 9 a.m. to go to the parks, you know, I don't really plan. Sometimes I just have a free day and I'm at home and I'm playing Animal Crossing or playing a video game, and then at like 2 or 3 o'clock I go, oh, you know what, I want to go to Magic Kingdom. So that's how you do things as an annual pass holder, or at least that's how I do things as an annual pass holder. So it's kind of a little disheartening to have this pass, which is pretty expensive, and all right, I'll stop, geez. To have this pass that's pretty expensive, and one of the big perks of it is being able to visit the parks whenever you'd like, and that kind of changed. And I know I'm not an idiot. I know why that is. Obviously, there's the world has changed, and this is how we need to do things for a while, for probably a good long while. God, I hate this mask. Why did I wear this mask? I literally wore this in the last video, and I'm wearing it again for some reason. It's a little disheartening. I'm just expressing some very entry-level frustration. There it is. My Uber has arrived. The Richard F. Irvine. Back to the parking lot I go.
Our next stop will be the Transportation and Ticket Center, also known as Reality. That's right, folks. We're headed back to the state of Florida.
Oh boy, I don't want to go back there.
As we came into the...
Thanks. All right. Magic Kingdom was a dud, but now we are going to turn our AC on because, man, it's hot. I'm sweating. But we're going to try our luck at Animal Kingdom and see if we can get in. This time, I'm just going to go straight to guest relations and be like, hey, do you guys have any open spots? Because apparently, people are still able to get spots for Animal Kingdom, which I don't think is true, but we're going to see. So I'm going to drive over there, do the same thing. If not, just go home. Now we know. Reservation system, airtight. I feel like one of those people that companies hire to like hack their systems to make sure their security is safe. That's me right now. Disney should be paying me for this little experiment of mine. No, they shouldn't. All right, let's go. Here we go. Animal Kingdom. Everything's red. Except for this one little spot here. Hello? Okay, there's nobody here. I guess I go in. Yeah, we go in. This place is a ghost town. This place is a ghost savannah. But the park does close in like almost an hour, so I get it. I'm feeling good about my chances. It's literally dead. There's nobody here. maybe they'll take pity on my soul and they'll be like, all right, let them in, right? Right? Maybe? A few moments later. Oh my gosh, you guys are not gonna believe it, but guess what? I didn't make it into Animal Kingdom either. I'm in front of the Rainforest Cafe at the front of the park. Well, oh well. I kind of figured this was gonna happen, but I wanted to at least say that I tried. Those are the only Disney parks open right now, so I'm not gonna try anywhere else, but I know there is somewhere here on Disney property that will lovingly accept me into their arms, and I'm gonna head over there right now. I ended up at the brand new McDonald's. Remember they used to have McDonald's right by Animal Kingdom? Well, this is the new one, and it's like a garden center, like a really fancy garden center. Look, it's like McDonald's in Topiary, and there's some bikes over there too. So if you have a Big Mac, you can go on the bikes and work it off for like an hour or however long it takes. I got myself an iced coffee before I go back home because, well, today I faced a lot of rejection. I got turned away from Magic Kingdom. I got turned away from Animal Kingdom. And honestly, I was kind of expecting to. So I guess this makes this video a success, which kind of proves my point that if you don't have a reservation, they are not letting you in. And yes, a part of me like really wanted to get in, and was kind of hoping there was like this like unspoken thing that if there were open spots in the park, if there weren't a lot of people, they would just kind of let you in. But it's obviously not true. Now we know. So if you've got a reservation in the parks and you stay to the end, now we know that they're not going to let any additional people in, which is really great for you. But if you just show up on an impulse and don't have a pass or don't have a reservation and there's nothing available, you're probably not getting in either. I did talk about it a little earlier about having an annual pass and like not really being able to use it as much as you did before, which I will say is pretty disappointing, but I understand why. We're living in unprecedented times. I just say it like that because I know it's been said 1,000,000 times. So they're still trying to figure out how to do things, and maybe that'll change soon. All I know is that like Universal opened up without using a reservation system, and they've never reached capacity. And SeaWorld has a reservation system, but every time I've wanted to go, I've been able to get one like the day before, the day of. And I know Disney, people would say Disney is on like a different level. There are a lot more fans that come from all over, and I hope that's true. I hope these people show up because these parks need people again, but those reservations get eaten up really fast. And we'll see. This is literally the first public day. I'm kind of jumped the gun a little bit, got a little too ahead of myself to try something like this. I should have figured, of course, on the opening day they're not going to just let random people in. It might change, and you know, who knows how long they're actually going to do this reservation system here at Disney. But I'm just happy to be back. I'm glad I get to have a little adventure and hop on the monorail and hop on the ferry and drive around and see the entrance of Animal Kingdom. That was cool. But that's pretty much all I got. So hey, thank you guys for watching Vincent Vision. I hope you had fun with me on my little mini adventure. Please be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. Watch some more of my videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I try to drink it all in one gulp, but there's still some baby bits left here. Bye guys. See you around.